something about why you're here? What brought you here?
I'm here in two capacities. One is that I have two students who are presenting their research. So one presented yesterday, one is presenting tomorrow. And then I'm also on the planning committee that organized the conference. So I've been working with Suzanne and Haberstro and Pele on the conference itself. So here in all of those fronts.
Can you also tell us what you expect to gain from this Congress? What do you expect to learn here?
Well, this is my first World Congress, and so I am an undergraduate research coordinator in my country, in the United States, and so we regularly send students to national conference. Our national conference is called the National Conference on Undergraduate Research. So we wanted to expand that and give the students the opportunity to present internationally because they think that they would get a lot of experience not only with their subject field but also in meeting students from other countries, and the ability to interact is why.
Tell us something about the connections you've already made at the Congress. How did you network and how did you meet new people?
The faculty session that we just had was probably really helpful in the sense that these were all faculty that were either planning, coordinating, or responsible for undergraduate research programs. And I think that it's very loud in there. You can still hear it. The energy in the room is that everyone has a sincere passion for trying to further undergraduate research. So I've made a few connections. I have business cards here. I actually ran into a couple of people that actually work at my undergraduate institution. And so I was connecting with them. And so that was the most important piece. And the big thing is meeting Suzanne and Pele in person after video conference calls for almost a year was actually really, really nice, including Oldenburg. I didn't know what to expect. I'd only been to Frankfurt once, and so the feel of Oldenburg was something very, very different and very enjoyable. So, good.
How does it feel to be part of such an international group of people?
I'm serving as a reviewer for some of the student awards that will be given on the closing date, and so I've been able to see some of the presentations, and I'm always impressed by the ability of students to engage in student research that is so sophisticated, in investigating heart arrhythmias and hypertension. So the quality of the student research is really invigorating. It supports to me the importance not only of undergraduate research, but the fact that it used to be that research was only considered for graduate students. So some of the presentations that I've seen, most of them have all been of the quality of a graduate student. So I think that bodes very well for them in their future, whether it's graduate school or profession, that they're doing something more than just sitting in a classroom. The ability to actually act on it and learn on and do hands-on is, I think, the most powerful thing.
How would you describe this experience to your friends? What will you take home from the Congress, and what did you find inspiring here?
So this is my first World Congress, and I've only heard about the first World Congress in Qatar. But the level, first of all, the university here has been amazingly welcoming and hospitable. The facilities have been incredible. Suzanne and Pele's work, the attention to detail of the entire conference has been really, really superiorly executed. I mean, I can't praise them enough for all of that. The staff has been extremely helpful on all fronts, so just top-notch all the way around. The experiences I'm going to take with me is, again, seeing so many students, in particular on the opening day. The video that was put on from Oldenburg, again, was just above and beyond what would have been expected. So I'm taking away a lot of exceptional memories, in particular the reinforcement of how important undergraduate research is, but to see it on a global level is really something to behold.
And for the end, can you tell us your name and where you come from in your native language?
Sure. I'm Carlos Escoto. My native language is actually Spanish, so I'm not going to torment anyone with that. But I'm from Connecticut in the United States, and I'm the undergraduate research coordinator for my institution, which is Eastern Connecticut State University.
And can you hold your name tag to the camera, please?
Of course. That's me.